Hey everybody, welcome back to Trends Tech. Today I'm recording out of my car, getting outside, getting some fresh air and all that stuff. But either way, I have a very interesting thought process. And honestly, it's pretty much to say that the Pixel Fold is kind of driving me towards the Z Fold 5. Now, I know that's like a crazy, wild thing to think about, but just hear me out. Over the past couple of months, going back to the event on May 10th, going back to the shortages and the delivery and some of the customer service aspects, even looking at the Pixel Fold and some of its good and bad and the shortcomings and the fact that they want $1,800 for the Pixel, I honestly would rather just spend the $1,800 towards a Z Fold 5. Traitor! Now, why would I do that? The first reason would be is the fact that the Z Fold 5 will be on the 5th generation. The Pixel Fold is on its 1st generation. So we kind of already go into the whole generation thing knowing that it's not going to be perfect. Since we know that Pixel Fold is not going to be perfect, it's a 1st generation device. Next year's model is going to be better. I just don't want to spend $1,800 for the Tensor 2, which I already have in the Pixel 7 Pro. The main thing that's killing it for me is the price and the fact that you had Samsung out there. Now, what's funny is I made a video last year talking about why I returned the Fold 4 and kept my S22 Ultra. And at the time, the Fold 4 was $1,800, and I thought that was too much for a phone. And recently, I've been looking more into like some of the imports overseas and seeing what they've been doing, seeing the stuff that the Honor and other companies have been coming out with. But I kind of got to stick to what's here in the States. And if I have to choose between the Fold at $1,800 and the Z Fold 5 at possibly $1,800, I would just go with the Z Fold 5. Raider! My buddy Ben from Lover Tech did like a charging test on the Fold, and the Fold charges extremely slow. For me, that's a big deal. For you, it may not be a big deal. It may not, make a whole lot of difference to you or anything like that. But for me, I need that charging speed. I need to be able to charge up the phone a little bit faster than like 2 hours. And even, some of the other stuff with the Fold or whatnot, I've kind of been looking at it and I'm just saying, look, I'd rock with a Fold, but not at $1,800. Like, I'll sit there, I'll wait, I'll find, somebody who's probably shot some videos on the Pixel Fold, and unless they want to sell it or get rid of it or whatnot, but just not at $1,800. And then the other thing was like the whole trade-in thing or whatever with Google, trading in a Pixel 7 Pro towards a Fold really didn't do much of a dent into the price. I think it was like $380, and that's after I would have had to have paid the almost $2,000 for the Pixel Fold. So don't want to do that. If anything, what I might do is I might take the S23 Ultra and I might trade it in towards the Z Fold 5 to bring down the price. Let's say if they give me like $750 or $800 for it, then that makes the Z Fold only $1,000, and then that's an easier pill to swallow. But it's been really interesting because I've been watching other people's content, and I've been seeing other people's videos, and I've been seeing the good and I've been seeing the bad. And for whatever reason, last year I was just really off put by the Z Fold 4. Now that the Pixel Fold is here and I've seen the Pixel Fold, I kind of want the Z Fold 5 now. It's really weird. Like, I've been watching other people doing comparisons and they've been talking about it back and forth. I've been one of the people out there that said, you shouldn't care about bezels. They shouldn't bother you or whatnot. But I got to be honest, looking at the Pixel Fold long enough and then looking at a Z Fold 4, you're just like, yeah, I kind of see it a little bit. Like, look, I'm cool with the fact that Google came out. It's their good first attempt or whatnot. But Google came to the market and they're supposed to be the competition. Now, I already didn't like Samsung at $1,800, but then Google's going to walk in and say, hey, we're going to charge $1,800 too. I'm like, well, I might as well just go with Samsung. Because the thing with Google was Google came in with the 6 and the 7, and they were undercutting Samsung and they were undercutting Apple, and it was like attractive, right? Like a lot of people started going towards Google, and it made sense. Now, Google comes out with their first gen, and they're just like, yo, we're up here with Samsung, we're swinging with Samsung and whatnot. And just me, like the tech reviewer, and me as like the person looking at the two as far as which one am I going to be able to get a better deal or go further with my money, it's going to be the Z Fold 5. The other thing that's been pushing me away has been, I think I said this early in the video, the customer service stuff. The phone came out on May 10th. It was pre-ordered. It was supposed to drop for some people on June 25th. Some people had their orders canceled. Some people had their dates pushed back. Now, if you're looking at any sort of a Pixel Fold that's unlocked, you're looking at middle of August towards September. And I just don't feel like waiting that long. I feel like there's too many compromises for $1,800. $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. Even then, I'd be a little critical, but it'd be a different conversation. But for something that after tax costs $2,000 and I really can't get a good deal on it and stuff like that, I'm probably just going to go with the Fold. I really want to kind of get back into trying out foldables. I've been watching Ben's Gadgets and I've been watching other people, and I've slowly started to say, hey, maybe this foldable thing is a little bit cooler than I gave it credit for. So that's where I'm at. So hopefully, I think, was it July 26th is when the event starts for Samsung. Hopefully they roll out with something kind of cool that I could pick up and talk about it on the channel, kind of get back into the foldable community. But at the same time, if everything's not on the up and up, Z Fold 4s are going to be pretty plentiful, and they're going to be on sale. I went on Amazon during Prime Day, and they had a Z Fold 4, brand new, 256, of course, not the 512, but it was like $1,000. And it's only been a year later, so that's pretty dope. So, all right, y'all, got to run. So I'll catch y'all later. See you next video. Peace.